this Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 25th of February, to do yoga. Today is day 25 of the Challenge Yourself 30-day yoga challenge. Today's practice is going to be a 30-minute balanced yoga flow. So all about balance today, and I will tell you that for me, my strongest yoga, I don't know if it's characteristic, whatever it is, I'm better at flexibility, balance on two hands or 2 feet or hands and feet. I'm pretty good at, but when I have to go on like one leg, balance is a little bit challenging for me. So today is probably going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm up for it. Hope you guys are ready to do some yoga. Before I get started, let me just do a little bit of introduction for those of you that do not know me. My name is Pamela. I've been doing yoga for a little over 4 years. I consider myself a yoga enthusiast. I just think that yoga is so good for you. It helps with building strength, stability, increasing flexibility and mobility, helps with injury prevention, helps with pain relief. So it's all good. I would encourage everyone, regardless of your age or your physical capabilities, to do yoga. There's something in yoga for everyone, and it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner, you're advanced, or you're intermediate. There's always something that you can take advantage of. It's all about you and your body and what your body can do. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. It's not about getting into the perfect pose. It's really more about progress. It's great for mindfulness, mindfulness, meditation, clearing your mind, helping you to live life and set intentions and live life intentionally, letting go of things that don't serve you. So I personally find it challenging, rewarding, calming, just peaceful exercise that you can do that's low impact, that you can do at your own pace. And the more you do it, the better you get. I am so much farther along in my practice than I was 4 years ago when I started, so I definitely recommend it. Also, I will tell you that I am a former morbidly obese person. I'm 5'5" and I used to weigh 280 pounds, and so that's, I had almost like 2 people on me together. I lost half of my body weight about a little over 10 years ago, and I've gained weight back, but over the past year I have been very intentional about what it is that I want to do to kind of nurture my spirit, my mind, my body, just being intentional about all aspects of my overall wellness. And I've shed a lot of those pounds that I gained back, and I think that living life intentionally with an overall wellness plan that I hold myself accountable to each and every day, again, focusing on progress, not perfection, has been rewarding for me, and I think that it puts me in a position to live my best life and to get the weight off and to be able to maintain and sustain it throughout life. So I live life intentionally every day. I've got different components of things that I do. So I do yoga, I do strength training 2 to 3 times a week. I do running, walking, I play pickleball, I do other things just to stay active. So it's definitely a balance of yoga, strength training, cardio, aerobic work that I do, and then paying attention to the food that I eat. Not only what I eat, but when I eat, how much I eat, why I'm eating it, trying to get a hold of the whole behavioral aspect of food intake, because that impacts weight as well. Anyway, so that's me. I'm here every day with yoga because I do have intention to do yoga every single day. I go live with yoga. I journal my progress on everything that I do for my wellness. And it's really a tool that I use for accountability and motivation for myself. Because if other people know what it is that I'm doing, trying to do, they'll check in with me. I appreciate the cheering me on, and the holding me accountable as well. I like to build a community of people that are trying to live their best life, so hopefully we can just all be encouragements to each other, because we all need it, right? So that's me. Obviously, I can't engage very much in the chat during these sessions because most of the time is spent on the mat doing yoga, but I do encourage you to, if you have a question or a comment, if you need me to get back to you on something, just put those things in the comments, and I promise that I will respond to you a little bit later to the best of my ability. But yeah, so that's me. If I do set some goals for myself on these lives. I'm streaming on 2 platforms, YouTube and TikTok. So on TikTok, you can actually set goals for your lives. So I do. So for those of you that are following me, are joining in on this live on TikTok, I appreciate if you can help me meet those goals for the lives. I'd appreciate it if you can like and share and subscribe. And for sure, if you're just watching on TikTok and you're not joining in, if while you are watching, you can tap that screen for the likes, I'd appreciate it. Again, I'm trying to build a community of like-minded people that are trying to live their overall best life, with happiness, peace, and health as well. Overall health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health. So that's me, and that's why I'm here. But let's go ahead and get to the real reason that we're here, which is the yoga. I'm going to start my yoga. Before I start the yoga practice, I'm going to do my warm-up, which is a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand. I do these things intentionally every single day. Sometimes they're incorporated into the actual yoga practice, but since we're being led by someone else and I didn't choreograph the yoga flow for the day, I never know exactly what's coming. So I like to do these things intentionally, so I always start off with these warm-ups. And they're really good for, like the handstands are good for shoulder strength. It's good for core strength. Obviously, it's good for balance. The back bend is good for flexibility. I do have a little bit of arthritis in my back. 57 years old. As you get older, your body starts having issues. So I have a little arthritis in my back, but I don't want to succumb to arthritis. So I'm very intentional about trying to stay as limber as I can. So I do back bends every day. And then I'm going to do a headstand. And so a headstand have the same benefits as the handstand, but I can stay up in the headstand much longer than the handstand. And, when you're doing inversions, you're like reversing the flow of your blood flow, and it's really good for your circulation. So if you want to get any swelling out of your feet and your leg that might build up because you're sitting down too much, doing these inversions actually helps. Actually helps stimulate your scalp as well. So if you're trying to grow your hair, or you don't want to lose hair, if you happen to be balding, that extra blood flow to your scalp is actually really good for you as well. So yeah, so let me go do that. It's going to take me about 3 minutes, I think, to do that, and then I'll be ready to start the practice. So hopefully you guys have your mat. Hopefully you have some blocks, some other yoga accessories handy so that you can join in. If you don't join in today and you're just watching, I do hope that you are inspired to do something on your own. I'm a firm believer that we all need to be moving and exercising, but you are an individual and you have your own likes and dislikes. So I just encourage you to do what it is that's good for you. I do the things that are good for me. You know, when I first wanted to lose all the weight and start to exercise, I actually went and thought about what are all the kind of things that I like to do when I was a kid, and let me do those. So I like jumping rope, and I like riding bikes, and I like walking, and I did like gymnastics, so doing the handstands and the headstands and splits and stuff like that were things that I really enjoyed as a kid. And so I wanted to get back to doing those types of things. And when it's stuff that you find fun, that you enjoy, it doesn't really seem like it's work so much. Um, so find the things that you really and truly enjoy, that you get pleasure from, and you know, make it a win-win. You're doing something good for your body that's going to help your body and your heart and all your organs feel good. You're taking care of the temple that is your body, and you're having a good time with it. So the good stress that you're putting on your body, you're actually enjoying. All right, so I'm gonna go get started. Hopefully you guys will join me on the mat, okay? I am told that if you stay in these inversions for like 2 to 3 minutes a day, it actually helps with kind of detoxing your body as well. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. All right, you ready for the yoga? Again, this is day 25 of the Challenge Yourself 30-day yoga challenge with Charlie Follows. Charlie Follows is a certified yoga instructor that I follow on YouTube. So if you want to check her out on your own, like you haven't been with us the whole 25 days, but you want to challenge yourself to it, if you go to her channel on YouTube, she has multiple challenges. She has challenges for beginners. This is a Challenge Yourself yoga challenge, which is probably intermediate. There's another one, I forgot what it was called, that we did in January that I guess that was like an improve or something. But anyway, she's got multiple practices. She's got multiple challenges based on your level. So I would encourage you to check her out. And you can kind of do it at your own pace as well. All right, so let me get started here.
Welcome. Let's begin with some standing side bends. So step your feet together, reach your arms up. With an inhale, reach up tall, try to create as much length as you can. And with your exhale, bend to the left, send your hips to the right to counterbalance your weight. This can be pretty intense pretty quickly, so go slowly. With your exhale, see if there's more space that becomes available, and if that's the case, then move into that space. Good. On your inhale, come back up, create length. Exhale, bend to the right, send your hips to the left. Again, go slow, work progressively with your breath. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up. Relax your arms, step your feet hips width. Then hug your right knee into your chest. And stand up really tall. Lift that knee as high as you can. Hold it here. Focus your gaze on one spot. Keep your left hand on your knee. Reach your right arm back. And then slowly start to turn your gaze, look to the right. And if you're feeling really steady, keep looking to your right fingertips. Good. Slowly untwist and release. Next side, hug your left knee into your chest. Stand up tall as you lift that leg. Take the first few moments here to get really steady. And keeping your right hand on your knee, reach your left arm back. Slowly start to turn your gaze to look left. Good, and release, untwist, let go of your knee. You can paddle out the legs here. Good. And stepping your feet together. On an inhale, bend the knees, sit your hips down, reach your arms up into chair pose. Shift your weight back through your heels so knees are stacking your ankles. Sit your hips a little lower. Good, and bring your hands into prayer. Slide your right foot all the way down the mat, come into high lunge. From here, reach your arms up, inhale. As you exhale, reach your arms back and lean forward. So you're creating one line from the crown of your head down to your back heel. Hold it steady. warrior three. Feel for creating that T shape with your body. So your chest and your leg are level with the mat. Good, bend that lifted leg, step back into your chair. Sit your hips down low, reach your arms up. Shift your weight back through your heels. Bring your hands into prayer and slide your left foot down the mat. Come into your high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back, lean forwards. Create that diagonal line from your head to your heel. Shifting your weight forwards, pick up your back leg, warrior three. Keep your gaze focused to help with the balance. And bending that lifted leg, step forwards into your chair. Sink your hips down, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips a little lower. Keep your breath fluid. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs, release your arms. You can pedal out your legs if they're feeling a little tired. Bring them back to life. And separate your feet hips width. Bring your hands into prayer. Inhale, pick up your right leg, bend the knee. As you exhale, stand your right leg back and your torso forwards. Come into warrior 3. And then lower that back foot down. Come into high lunge. Inhale, arms up here. And then bend your right hand, your right arm. Place the hand between your shoulder blades and bring the left arm under your back. So you're coming into a bind here. Straighten your front leg. Then on your exhale, hinge from your hips. Fold forwards. Go slow. This one is super challenging for the balance, so really press through your feet to keep you stable. Breathe steady. Good. On your inhale, lift your chest, rebend your front knee, release your hands. Then wrap your right arm on top of your left. Press your upper arms and your lower arms together. And from here, you'll step forwards, cross your right leg over your left, and sit down into your eagle pose. Squeezing arms and legs together here. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring your elbows to your knees. You're rounding in. Hold it there. Good. If your elbows are on your knees, lift yourself up. Release your arms, release your legs. Find your standing position. And relax your shoulders down your back. Hold it here. A few moments of stillness. Find that sense of grounding through your feet. Lifting up from the crown of your head. Okay, bring hands to prayer. Lift your left leg, bend the knee. Inhale. As you exhale, stand that leg back and your torso forwards. Warrior 3. Lower that back foot down, reach your arms up, high lunge. Inhale. And the right arm is coming around the back. Left arm is coming overhead. Find the bind. And straighten your front leg. Inhale. With your exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forwards. Really press through that front heel for balance. Steady your breath in these moments of stillness. Good. Inhale, lift back up. rebend the front knee, release your arms. Then you're wrapping your left arm over your right, finding eagle arms. Then step forwards, cross left leg over right, and sit down in your eagle. Take a few moments to get steady here. And if you want more of a challenge, bring your elbows to your knees, round it in. Hold it there. Good, and coming out of the pose, release your arms, release your legs. Stand in stillness a few moments. Let your shoulders relax. Steady your breath. Wonderful. Shift your weight into your left foot. And then pick up your right knee. See if you can catch a hold of your big toe. Then straightening the leg in front of you, hold it there. Stand up tall, press your foot into your hand, create some resistance. And release the hold of the foot, but keep your leg lifted. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg down and then back. Come through to warrior 3. And lower your fingertips down to the ground. Lift that leg even higher for standing splits. Holding it here, 5 breaths. Keep driving that leg high. Use your strength to lift. Good. Slowly lower that back foot down. Come into a high lunge position. And then lower the back knee for a low lunge. You can let your front knee track forwards, let your hips sink down. From here, bring your hands to your front thigh and gently press away from the thigh so you start to lean back. Steady your breath here. Start to slow things down a moment. Good. Then plant your hands. You'll come straight into a warrior 3. So send your weight into your front leg, lift the back leg, and then bring your hands into prayer. Then you'll slowly return to a standing position, nice and controlled. Paddle up the legs if you need to. Then we'll move it to the second side. So shift your weight to your right foot, pick up your left leg, catch the big toe. When you feel steady, straighten the leg. Stand up nice and tall, press that foot into your hand. Breathe steady. Good. Then releasing the hold of the foot. Keep that leg lifted. Don't let it drop. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep the leg down and back. Come through to your warrior 3. And lower your hands and lift that leg even higher. Standing splits. Holding it here. 5 breaths. Keep lifting that leg even higher. Keep your breath steady. Good. Then lower that back foot down. Move into your low lunge. You bring your hands to your front thigh and gently press away from the thighs. You can roll your shoulders back. Open your chest. Good. Then lower your hands, moving into your warrior 3. Shift your weight forwards. Bring your hands off the mat when you're steady. And then slowly returning to that standing position. position. Whew. Ground down through your feet, relax your arms by your side. Take a moment in stillness. So press pause. Observe what's going on in your body. Notice the effects of the practice. Wonderful. And a little bit different this time. Bring your hands into prayer. Shift your weight into the left leg. Then pick up your right leg without the assistance of your hand. Sweep the leg out to the right side and keep sweeping it all the way back. Start to bend your left leg as you step back into warrior two. Open your arms out, sink your hips, relax your shoulders. Straighten your front leg. And on your exhale, lower the left hand down, reach your right arm up, open your chest for your extended triangle. Good. Lower your right hand down, turn your back foot to face forwards. Then reach your left arm up, twisting open to the left side. Good. Then bending your front knee, walk your right hand a little further forwards. Shift your weight to your front foot as you lift your back leg for your revolved half moon. Hold it here. Keep lifting that back leg, turning your chest to the left. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Good. Step your right foot forwards. Find a forward fold here, so you can just hang out a few moments. Maybe pedal your legs, or maybe you prefer stillness. And on your next inhale, round your back, roll yourself up to stand. Bring your hands together, shift your weight into that right foot. Lift your left leg without any assistance. Use the strength in your legs and sweep it out to the left side and slowly step back into your warrior two. Open your arms. Find your alignment, front knee over ankle, shoulders away from ears. And straighten your front leg on your exhale, lower your right hand down, reach your left arm up, extended triangle. Opening your chest, pressing down through your feet. Lower your left hand down, turn your back foot forwards, reach your right arm up, twisting open to the right side this time. Bend your front knee, walk your left hand a little further forwards, and then shift your weight forwards, pick up the back leg for your revolved half moon. Keep that leg lifted, keep turning your chest to the right. Hold it here, breathe steady. And then lower your right hand down, step your left foot forwards, find your forward fold. Let it all go, just a few moments here, completely relax. And then slowly rounding your back, inhale, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Good. Set your feet a little wider than hips width for balance. And shift your weight to your left leg. Bend your right knee, take a hold of your big toe again. This time you'll straighten the leg forwards, then open the leg out to your side. Try to keep your chest open, your shoulders relaxed. Breathe steady. Good, then from here, hinge from your hips, fold halfway. And you can reach your left arm out to the left side to complete this T shape. Good, slowly lift yourself back up, bring your leg through center, and then release. Standing complete stillness, standing tall. This time close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and a long breath out through your nose or mouth. Take a few more breaths like this. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, shift your weight into your right leg, pick up your left, take a hold of the big toe, straighten the leg in front of you. And slowly bring your leg out to the side, go slow, it is a challenging one. Stand up tall, keep your chest open, hold it there. Wonderful, then hinging from your hips, fold halfway. Reach your right arm out to the right side to complete this T shape. And then slowly stand back up, bring your leg through center, and release. Again, standing in stillness, soften your eyes closed. Return to that place of stillness, where we can really notice how this practice affects us. And we can really soak in this feeling, this energy we've cultivated, and appreciate what we're doing for our bodies, our minds, instead of rushing through the practice, actually taking the time to notice. Open your eyes and step your feet wide into a straddle stance. And slowly hinge from your hips, fold forwards. You can bring your hands to the mat, maybe you even walk them through your feet. Let your upper body get heavy, hand towards the mat. Start to really slow down your breath. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, open your feet out, bend your knees, sink your hips down, form a Lasana. You can keep your fingertips grounded for balance, or you can bring hands into prayer. If you're feeling really stable here, close your eyes, return to that place within, that place of stillness where you feel like you are returning home.
What is this?
And listen to the sound of your breath. That smooth inhale and that oceanic exhale. Relax your shoulders, soften your belly. And then lower your fingertips, come back into your forward fold. And walk your left hand to your right foot. Reach your right arm up, twist open to the right side. If you'd like to go deeper, wrap your right arm around your back to find a bind. Release the twist. Bring your right hand to your left foot. Reach your left arm up, twist open to the left side. And wrap the left arm behind your back if you want to go deeper. Release the twist. Walk your hands into the middle. Fold forwards once more. Try to bring the crown of the head down to the mat. Walk your hands through your feet. If you have a headstand in your practice, you could come up into a tripod headstand here. As you lift the feet, you could play around with any variation of shapes. Hold your inversion for 10 breaths. And then slowly come down. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Slowly edge your feet together. And gradually round your spine, roll all the way back to stand. Relaxing your shoulders down the back. Open your palms to face forwards. Ground down for a few final moments. Breathe deeply. Soak in the effects of the practice. And finally, bring your hands into prayer. Keep your eyes closed for now. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself, for your body, for this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure. Namaste.
All right, day 25. Check that off. All right, that was a good one. Balance is something that I need to work on. Before I did this yoga practice today, I ran 3.5 miles. I ran for like 32 minutes. And so my hips are a little tight. And so when she wanted to do that pose where, you know, you grab your foot, you bring it out to the left, and then you're supposed to hinge over like this and be like this, but holding on to the foot. The rotation, it just felt funny. But I think it's just because I was running before. So I'll have to practice that one. But up until that point, I was like, wow, I'm doing a lot better on balance than I thought that I was gonna do. Wasn't falling out too much, but that was a hard one. And I wasn't ready for it. I couldn't get that right today, but that's okay. That's what I like about yoga. I mean, all you do is you try, and sometimes you find out that you can do things really well. Other days it's a little more difficult, but it's no big deal. You just keep trying. So anyway, that's our yoga for today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you were just watching, you didn't do the yoga with me, I do encourage you to do something good for your body today. Trust me when I tell you that the rewards are great. You know, you get through something and you get it done, and even if you were reluctant or you wanted to give up, once you actually get through it, you feel so good about it. There's such a great sense of accomplishment, and it's just a great way to go into the rest of your day feeling accomplished. It just helps motivate you to do so much more throughout the day. Anyway, thank you again for being here. I appreciate your presence very much, and I hope to see you back tomorrow. I will be here right around 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow for day 26 of the challenge. Take care, you guys, and I'll see ya.